It's coffee time. It's time to awaken and unveil a better future. The Seeds for Progress Gala will begin soon. Welcome to the Seeds for Progress Virtual Gala. As many of you know, Nicaragua has been hit by two powerful hurricanes in the space of 2 weeks. They've caused extensive damage in the most vulnerable regions of the country, including our beloved coffee communities, where Seeds for Progress has presence. People have lost their homes, bridges and roads have been destroyed, and there have been numerous landslides affecting thousands of people, and all of this amid the pandemic. Our priority is the safety and well-being of the children, teachers, and families in our communities, and we will do everything possible to support them. Because of these recent events, we've decided to allocate some of the funds raised in this gala to provide immediate assistance. For the next 40 minutes, we will present a specially prepared program so you can connect with the amazing stories behind each cup of coffee. We know that by working together, we can overcome all kinds of adversities, that we can thrive and continue cultivating the future of coffee communities. Thank you for connecting your heart to the people of Nicaragua and Guatemala.
What do you think about when you think of coffee? The smell of rain? The beginning of a new day? Coffee is more than just a beverage and mood booster. Coffee is energy, working hands, the footsteps of children running, the hands of farmers, the sound of morning raindrops. Coffee is a connector. Very few drinks have the ability to bring people together like coffee does. It has the ability to transcend borders and culture. Coffee is the people behind each cup. Coffee is sitting on a porch with your family on a Sunday morning. When you think about coffee, think about where that coffee comes from. Coffee is rooted in the land of the farmhand. It holds their soul of courage. It holds their offspring dreams. Coffee connects you to the people behind it. It connects your heart to the stories of hope and progress.
Welcome to the first ever Virtual Gala for the Seeds for Progress Foundation. Now, I am Sonia Baltodano, and I will be your host today. It is my honor to be part of an organization that supports the people behind each cup of coffee through education. For the past few years, we have gathered hundreds of amazing people in New York City and Amsterdam at our annual galas, many of whom are watching today. Although current circumstances do not allow us to get together in person, we are more connected than ever through our love for coffee and our strong commitment to education. Thank you for joining us and standing for education in every corner of the world. Our program includes 40 minutes of powerful stories from our beloved coffee communities and an exclusive silent auction. We appreciate giving us your time and tuning in. Make sure to introduce yourselves in the chat box. Share your thoughts and tell us where you are in the world today. Seeds for Progress was founded to care for the quality of life of the coffee farmers who are catalysts in a coffee bean's journey from farm to cup. By improving their education, we empower them to build a better future for themselves. We could not do this without the support of our global circle of friends, people like you, who each year, with your generosity, inspire us to work harder and go further. Because of you, thousands of children are enrolled in school and on their way to reaching their dreams. But our work is far from done. For every child that gets to go to school, many are left behind. We gather today to not let that happen by raising funds to make quality education accessible for them. Education is more than just a school building. It is a seed for progress that allows many of our students to turn their dreams into reality and become teachers, economists, or coffee farmers. Education is the key to breaking the cycle of poverty for families and communities. Today, we invite you to connect your hearts to the stories behind each cup. Together, we can cultivate a better future. We invite you to participate in our exclusive silent auction, which will remain open until 6 p.m. Eastern Time, midnight Central European Time. You can also donate by clicking on the button that is shaped like a heart. The power to transform lives is in your hands. And now, I am very pleased to introduce our next speaker, my dear husband, the president of the Seeds for Progress Foundation, Jose Antonio Tono Baltodano.
Thank you, Sonia, for being an inspiration. I'm very lucky to have your vision and your love for beauty at my side. And thank you, each of you, for connecting with us today. So, dear friends, we couldn't be around the world with you. However, thanks to technology and to a creative and hardworking team, we meet across continents in this virtual gala. We join in spirit with thousands who have managed to go on working and keep in touch in the middle of this pandemic. I would like to recognize our generous sponsors who have made our first virtual gala a reality. Our Latte Diamond, Espresso Platino, and our Cappuccino Gold. Without your generosity and good heart, this event would not be possible. I had a cup of coffee before talking to you. I wanted to feel energized. While I was doing it, I thought of a story. One of the most famous French writers, Balzac, who lived in the 19th century, was famous for taking 50 cups of coffee a day. Imagine, 50 cups a day. If the US consumer would drink that much, we wouldn't have enough supplies to meet that demand. Even though Balzac wrote many novels, he was a bad student until a professor awoke his love for literature and reading. I am convinced that education can truly transform someone's future. It influences the choice we make and open doors to better opportunities. Education is the gift of a lifetime that no one can take away. Our family learned this lesson from my grandfather Moises, who graduated from the University of Pennsylvania in 1893 and became a prominent coffee farmer in Nicaragua. He taught us that education is the best legacy one could inherit. I fully agree with him. For that reason, for the past 7 years, the Seed for Progress Foundation has been providing quality education to families in our coffee communities. And here, I want to honor my brother Duilio. He passed away at the beginning of the year. He suffered a tragic accident at his beloved coffee farm in Jinotega. His sudden death was hard and painful for all of us. Duilio was key to the development of the Digital Seeds program with the collaboration of the Graduate School of Education at UPenn. He worked with our excellent board member, Sharon Ravish, who is helping to keep Duilio's dream alive. Through the Digital Seed program, internet is now accessible to some of the most isolated coffee communities. Thousands of rural teachers, students, and their parents can learn better and faster through tools like tablets and computers. We are proud to say that our retention rate, the math and reading skills, are the highest in the country's rural areas. Having large and bright classrooms, clean bathrooms, and well-tended gardens raise parents and children's self-esteem and their desire to improve the quality of their life. And now that we have introduced Seeds to Lead, our coffee school program, our students will learn about the ins and outs of coffee growing. They will learn about the importance of sustainability and productivity. They will have new opportunities for better employment. They will become better farmers. Their chance to improve their life will multiply. Our foundation has an annual budget of $1.6 million, which is equivalent to $200 per student per year. This is more than double the national average spent per capita for education in Nicaragua. And it is totally worth it. By investing in these programs, we're changing the life of thousands of students. Because of this, they will learn and earn more to take care of the environment and to be better citizens. To be president of Seeds for Progress, my favorite foundation, is an honor and enriches my life. We need partners like you to continue this good work. You who are watching right now are key to changing the life and future of thousands of students. Rest assured that your generosity contributes to a better coffee world. I encourage you to bid on our auction items, which include exceptional getaways to beautiful places in Nicaragua and Guatemala. You can also make a gift through the donation button that looks like a heart. 100% of your donation will go toward funding our education programs. I would like to recognize the Seed for Progress Board of Directors, our staff, Mercon Coffee Group employees, volunteers, and our amazing fundraiser for their continued commitment in bringing quality education to isolated communities in coffee regions of Nicaragua and Guatemala. Last but not least, I would like to recognize Rosanna Bausmeister and her production team. Again, thank you for being with us and your generous support. I hope you can stay until the end of our virtual coffee toast. See you there. Abrazos, amigos.
Coffee isn't static. It grows hope. It connects hearts. It gives back. It transforms.
Mi nombre es Yajaira Guido Rodríguez, soy educadora del Centro Escolar Buenos Aires. A mí me encanta trabajar con niños porque yo estudié en esta escuela y es una forma de agradecer lo que recibí de niña. La educación cambió mi vida y hoy quiero aportar con el desarrollo de mis niños.
Very few beverages have the ability to bring people together like coffee does, not just within households or communities, but across countries and hemispheres. Thank you for connecting with us. People from all corners of the globe enjoy coffee as part of their daily ritual. But the act of brewing and drinking coffee is not the only consideration when it comes to coffee. If we open our hearts, coffee can serve a higher purpose. The people behind coffee is a wonderful story to tell, like that of Norlan Altamirano. Norlan was born and raised in a small community in northern Nicaragua. Despite the challenges of farm life, thanks to Seeds for Progress, Norlan was able to get an education. Let's learn more about his story.
El café siempre ha sido parte de mi vida, y ahora que estoy aquí aprendiendo sobre él, siento que todo ha sido un sueño. Mi nombre es Norlan Altamirano. Nací en las montañas de Nicaragua en una pequeña comunidad cafetalera llamada El Yankee. Crecí con pocas cosas materiales y en cierta forma aislado del mundo. La electricidad llegó por primera vez a mi comunidad hace apenas 4 años. Mis padres no tuvieron la oportunidad de estudiar. Me crié en medio de cafetales. Si de niño alguien me hubiera dicho lo que alcanzaría en el futuro, difícilmente lo hubiera creído. Una maestría en Ciencia y Economía del Café en Italia, ¡wow! Recuerdo a los 6 años visitar una escuela por primera vez. Me emocionó muchísimo ver a tantos niños aprendiendo. Tiempo después, Semillas para el Progreso construyó una escuela a 6 kilómetros de mi comunidad. Durante los siguientes 5 años, recorrí esos 6 kilómetros a pie. Tengo muy presente ese recorrido. Terminé la primaria a los 12 años con muchas ganas de continuar estudiando, pero sin saber cómo. Un día, me avisaron que la Fundación Semillas para el Progreso había decidido apadrinarme, cubrir con los gastos de mis estudios. Recuerdo cuando me dieron la noticia, me llené de emoción y de nervios. Contra todo pronóstico, me convertí en el primero de mi familia en terminar la escuela. La educación me ha abierto caminos realmente sorprendentes. En mi tiempo en Italia jamás olvidé de dónde vengo. Una vez en el salón de clases nos mostraron las zonas cafetaleras de Nicaragua. Me emocioné tanto y pensé, yo soy de ese lugar. E inmediatamente recordé las manos de mi familia trabajando la tierra. Mi regreso a casa es abrazar a mi madre y darle las gracias por tanto sacrificio. Es aportar una semilla para el futuro de otros jóvenes. Hay tantos niños que, como yo, necesitan una oportunidad. Si pudiera regresar el tiempo hacia atrás, me diría, Norlan, sigue leyendo en la oscuridad. La luz está por llegar.
Wasn't that inspiring? Now that you have witnessed the impact of education, we invite you to think about the important role you can play in granting an opportunity for every child in Nicaragua and Guatemala. The power is in your hands. Give young people like Norland access to quality education. Remember, you can participate in our silent auction, and you can also donate by clicking on the button that is shaped like a heart. When I hear the stories of young people like Norland, I can see why Duilio was so deeply connected to our coffee communities. He understood the gift of education. He was an amazing human being who shared his heart with many children. Although his sudden passing has left a void that can never be filled, he planted a seed of hope that will continue to bear the fruit of progress for generations to come. Please join us as we honor Duilio's legacy.
Él era alguien que estaba en plenitud cuando estaba afuera, en la naturaleza, en contacto con la naturaleza.
Un soñador, a veces un poco incluso irrealista de soñador.
Mostraba amor con cualquier persona, si fuera su mamá o un empleado.
Disfrutaba poder venir y estar con los niños. Esos niños eran su motor.
Su sonrisa, se sentía que en la otra persona se encendía como una chispa.
Se tomaba el tiempo de escucharlos a todos y se reía. Él disfrutaba, la verdad, estar ahí, estar con la comunidad.
Si algo se le metía en la cabeza, en el corazón, nada lo iba a impedir. Y le iba a meter todo.
Que él tenía ese don de conectar con la gente, enfocarse en las personas, ¿no? En las relaciones entre seres humanos, encima de todos los demás.
Era una persona muy trabajadora, pero no estaba motivada solo por el trabajo, sino con una misión de dejar algo bueno en las personas.
Don Duilio nos dejó su compromiso y su pasión. Para mí, yo me quedo con que siempre podemos hacer las cosas mejor de lo que las estamos haciendo.
Nos sembró esa visión de no quedarnos con lo que tenemos, sino que pensar en grande y pensar que esto es solamente la base de una cosa que puede ser muy, muy, muy grande y que va a trascender fronteras.
El legado de mi papá, seguir cosechando lo mejor en mí, lo mejor en mi familia, lo mejor en cada cosa que hago y seguir buscando cultivar las semillas que él ha ido sembrando también.
Entregarte mucho a lo que haces y buscar transformar. Hacer algo que pueda causar transformación.
Amor y pasión por la familia, por nuestro país. Él amaba Nicaragua.
Pensando en el como mayor legado de Don Duilio, yo creo que él diría su familia, porque bueno, como papá, yo pienso lo mismo, ¿no? Pero él tuvo un legado, o tiene un legado mucho más enorme de solo su sangre, ¿no? Su familia. Es el Seeds for Progress, es el CAI, es la finca, es la relación con PEN. Bueno, poner Nicaragua en el mapa o en la mente de mucha gente, ¿no? Como ser el representante en muchos casos para su país.
Mi sueño es ser diseñadora. Quiero ser científico. Quiero ser pintor, veterinario, médico forense, astronauta.
Thank you for the touching message. Without a doubt, Duilio's legacy will continue to improve lives in rural Nicaragua and Guatemala. We have reached an important part of our program. Right now, it's all about you and the power you have to create a better future for our coffee communities.
It is time to unveil the power of coffee. Coffee awakens us to a world of possibilities. It gives us the power to transform realities. It unveils the power to make change possible, because each of us today has the power to change lives through the gift of education. Open your eyes. Today, you have the power in your hands to transform lives, one cup, one child, one community at a time. Together, let us cultivate the future.
Hello, friends. My name is Craig Russell. I'm a board member at Seeds for Progress Foundation. I've been involved in coffee since the early 90s. I had the pleasure of being introduced to Seeds for Progress about a decade ago from my dear friend, Jose Antonio Baltodano. When I learned of Seeds for Progress and the access to education provided in rural coffee communities, I was intrigued, but honestly, I wanted to see for myself. And that began the journey I took to Nicaragua, where my daughter and I lived with a coffee family and saw the typical need. You see, in the communities in coffee growing regions in Nicaragua and Guatemala, they're quite similar. They're very remote. There's little access, literal access, very few roads, not much transportation. And as you heard from previous stories, some students walk 2, 3, 4, 5 kilometers, and the teachers, to get to the schools. So the literal access, there may not be internet connection, and frankly, the buildings may be dilapidated and lack in things like sanitation and the necessary environment that should be created to provide a true learning environment. Seeds for Progress addresses these needs by working in concert with the Ministry of Education and other support environments, providing internet connectivity, programming for the students and the teachers, the necessary curriculum that's designed specifically and updated regularly. The outcomes are quite substantial. The students in these communities now, through ongoing support, has expanded to provide the right level of curriculum for preschool through graduation. And the outcomes are measurable. You'll find them by simply looking at the data. They're enduring, and they can break the cycle of poverty through quality education. With that, I now invite you to consider how you can become a part in making a difference in these communities. It is your opportunity to learn how you can donate at a specific level through our Fund a Need portion of the gala, and understand that you're now becoming a part of the solution to cultivate the future. I'm going to introduce you to Charles. We'll walk you through this next part of our gala, and I invite you to become an enduring supporter of Seeds for Progress. Thank you.
Thanks, Craig, and thank you all for tuning in. My name is Charles Castaldi, and I've witnessed firsthand the great work that Seeds for Progress does in the north of Nicaragua. So it's my honor to lead this important part of the event. This is the moment to awaken a better future for children in coffee-growing communities. For the next few minutes, I will be presenting you with opportunities to invest in the future of these children. All of you watching right now are the key to transforming their future. Education can't wait. Children's dreams cannot wait. We have set a goal of raising over $200,000 to improve the future of children, and we are thrilled to announce that a generous supporter is matching all of your donations during this section of the event, dollar for dollar, up to $50,000. This means that you're having twice the impact. You have the power in your hands. A better future for children and young people is just a click away. So get ready to give with your heart. Remember, you can donate by clicking the heart-shaped button on your screen. On the donation panel, you will see different levels of support, which you can click and make your donation. Are you ready to give the gift of education? Let's cultivate their future. The first level is $10,000. With $10,000, you can support the education of 600 young people through our Seeds to Lead program, which is a unique coffee school program. This is an innovative and dynamic methodology to motivate next generations to continue fostering sustainable coffee production. Through our Seeds to Lead program, you can empower young people with better tools, including technology. You have the power to change the future of 600 young people through education. Will you give at this level? Remember, your donation will be doubled thanks to a matching gift from an amazing supporter. Don't miss this opportunity to make twice the impact. If you would like to make a pledge at this level and give with a different payment method, please let us know through the chat box and a member of our staff will contact you. Moving on to the next level in 10 seconds. This is your last chance to cultivate the future and support for 600 young people like Norlin. Our next level is $5,000. This is your opportunity to guarantee the conditions, care, and education of over 300 children during the coffee harvest. By giving now, you can support the Seeds for Progress Cultivating Education program, which is a child care and early ed program for the children of coffee pickers and farm workers during the harvest season in Nicaragua. Since the harvest season coincides with school vacation time, many families migrate for the harvest with their children and do not have a place to leave their children safe or in an appropriate environment. This is your opportunity to ensure the well-being of 300 young children in coffee communities. Make a gift at this level to support the youngest and most vulnerable. You can also make a pledge at this level. Please let us know through the chat box and a member of our staff will contact you. I want to take the time to recognize the donations that have already been made. Some of those donations are being posted on the chat box. Will you join us at this level? Your donation will be matched dollar for dollar. Okay, now moving on to the next level in 10 seconds. This is your last chance to give and support the littlest ones. Our next level is $2,500. With $2,500, you can train and empower 10 teachers like Miss Jahaira, whom you met earlier today. Teachers are heroes in coffee growing communities. Through personalized quality education, teachers help underserved children reach their full potential. Through the teacher training program, Seeds for Progress works directly with teachers to enhance their technological skills, share educational methodologies, and work with them on their personal and professional growth. Make a gift at this level to empower teachers and ensure quality education in coffee communities. Seeds for Progress works directly with over 500 teachers in Nicaragua and Guatemala. Did you know that each Seeds for Progress teacher is a key to bringing quality education to 30 students a year? This means you can support 300 students in primary school. Remember, your donations will be matched. Don't miss this chance to double your impact. Thank you all for your donations at this level. You are incredible. We're now moving on to the next level in 10 seconds. This is your last chance to support 10 teachers like Miss Jahaira. Will you give $1,000? At this level of $1,000, you can fund technology and the internet connectivity for one rural school for an entire school year. Through the gift of internet connectivity, you can bring education to the most isolated communities of Nicaragua and Guatemala. In a year like this one, access to technology has proven to be vital for the continuation of education programs. Teachers and students are depending on technology to continue with their training and lessons. By making a gift at this level, you can guarantee connectivity in one of the 28 schools we support. You can even provide individual internet plans to the teachers so they can participate in all the Seeds for Progress workshops. More than ever, access to technology is key to supporting future generations. You have the power to connect children and young people to a world of possibilities. Thank you for your donations at this level. I hope many of you watching can join us at this level of support. Remember, your donations are being matched. Will you double your impact? We're moving on to the next level in 10 seconds. This is your last chance to give the gift of internet connectivity. The next level is $250. If you didn't have a chance, now is the time to join this important impact level. With $250, you can sponsor the education of one child in a coffee community for an entire school year. You can give a rural child the gift of books, supplies, good schooling conditions, and caring teachers for an entire school year. Over 5,000 children need your support, and through our programs, you can make a huge difference in the life of each child. Did you know that $250 is equivalent to less than $1 a day throughout a school year program? Give at this level to guarantee 1 year of education and bring a child one step closer to having a brighter future. We only have 10 seconds to give $250 and double the impact through a matching gift. Thank you all for your donations. You are changing lives. All right, we are now at our final level of $100. With $100, you can fund school supplies for an entire rural classroom in coffee-growing communities of Nicaragua and Guatemala. You have the power to enrich children's education with appropriate learning supplies. $100 can truly go a long way, especially if we all join today and donate this amount. Keep your donations coming by clicking on the heart-shaped icon. Only 10 seconds left to give school supplies and double your impact. You can help children fulfill their right to education and equip them for the future. Thank you all for supporting the education of children and young people in coffee-growing communities of Nicaragua and Guatemala. Rest assured that each level of contribution is helping to cultivate their future. You make the work and mission of Seeds for Progress possible. I hope you can join us for a coffee toast after party, where we will be announcing how much we raised thanks to your outstanding generosity. And here's a special thank you message from our students to you.
I hope all of you who are watching will join us in bringing education to our coffee regions. Remember, you can participate in our exclusive silent auction. Bidding will be open until 6 p.m. Eastern Time, midnight for Central European Time. You can also donate by clicking on the button shaped like a heart. By working together with teachers, parents, and friends like you, we are creating healthy environments where young people can reach their full potential and thrive. Quality education, by enriching a child's future, can truly transform it. Thank you so much for connecting with your hearts and joining our gala. With your donation, you are helping to cultivate lives through education. We have reached the end of our presentation, and we invite you to join us for a coffee toast. We will share results from this event. We will also have the chance to see each other face to face. So be ready to turn your camera on. Join us by clicking the link button on your screen now. We can't wait to see you there.